The journey of a wind turbine doesn't begin with steel or concrete. It begins with the wind itself. About 2 years before installation, we put up a tall wind mast, basically a big pole the same height as the turbine will install, in our case 160 meters. This mast has sensors on it that measure the wind, how fast it blows, which direction it comes from, and how steady it is. It collects this information for 2 full years. Without this data, we can't know if the location is right for a turbine. Choosing the tower. When the data says yes, the next big decision comes. What kind of tower should rise here? There are 2 kinds. Tubular tower. Imagine a giant, solid steel cylinder rising into the sky. Hybrid tower. Part lattice, part tubular, like combining the strength of a steel grid with the elegance of a cylinder. Think of it this way. A tubular tower is like building a solid skyscraper, while a hybrid tower is like designing a bridge and a skyscraper together. The foundation. Before the tower can rise, the ground must hold its weight. For a tubular tower, the foundation goes about 1.8 meters deep as a tall person standing on another's shoulders. For a hybrid tower, it's even deeper, 2.3 meters, like burying a small car vertically underground. Concrete and steel flow in, locking the tower to the earth. For the next 25 years, this foundation will hold steady against storms and seasons. Cranes and assembly. Next comes the most exciting part, building the tower. We bring in huge cranes. For a 160-meter tower, we need a crane that can reach 180 meters. You need cranes taller than 60-story buildings. Each day of crane work costs approximately 7 lakh rupees. So every hour counts. For tubular towers, 1 main crane and a backup crane are enough. For hybrid towers, the complexity demands 1 main crane and 2 backup cranes. Pieces arrive by truck. Tubular towers need 16 trailers. Hybrids need 19 trailers. It's like moving an entire neighborhood of steel on wheels, manpower and precision. Installation is a symphony of human skill and heavy machines. Tubular towers need 2 engineers and 10 skilled technicians. Hybrid towers require 3 engineers and 12 skilled technicians. Each bolt tightened, each section lifted, each weld checked. The work is like surgery on a giant patient. Weight and scale. When complete, the turbine is a marvel of size. Tubular tower with blades and nacelle weighs around 436 tons. Hybrid tower weighs slightly less, about 423 tons. Each turbine also needs 160 meters by 160 meters of land just for 1 machine. Nacelle and blades. At the top goes the nacelle, the heart of the turbine, where the wind's energy becomes electricity. It sits 140 to 160 meters high, precision placed by cranes. Then come the blades. Each one is 74 meters long. For the bigger 3.3 megawatt turbines, the blades are fixed to the hub on the ground and lifted together like a giant airplane propeller. For smaller 2.1 megawatt, the hub goes up first and blades are lifted one by one, like attaching wings to a flying bird. A wind turbine needs a minimum wind speed of about 3 to 4 meters per second to start rotating. Timeline and challenges. From the day the foundation is ready, it takes 18 days to build a single turbine. From the first dig to the first unit of power, about 60 days. But there's a rule of nature. No erection can happen if wind speeds cross 8 meters per second. Sometimes, waiting for calm weather feels longer than the building itself. Spacing and grid. Turbines can't stand too close or they steal each other's wind. So they're spaced 600 meters apart side to side and 840 meters front to back. Once finished, they link to a substation, sending clean electricity into the grid. Power that can light thousands of homes. The result: what was once empty land becomes home to a giant that will spin for 25 years. It will face heat, storms, and dust, yet keep turning. 1 turbine, 1 tower, 1 set of blades, silently writing a story of clean energy day after day, year after year. And when those blades turn for the first time, after weeks of sweat, cranes, bolts, and wind, It feels like watching hope itself come alive.